Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Che, and I'm back at it for you with a makeup look, because that's what you requested. I've been doing so many like story times and say what Saturdays, and I've had messages of people like, Che, when are you gonna get back into the makeup? You know, like get back into your makeup, girl. Oh, that did help a little bit. Glad I did that. Okay, so yeah, I got back into it. So if you guys like this makeup look, I wanted to do like a summertime look, but it's almost like fall vibes. It's like fall and summer. But yeah, if you guys like this makeup look, then you already know what to do. Just stay tuned, because it's coming up right now. See you guys in a second. Alright, so I pulled you guys in super close, okay? Like, super close. I don't even let, like, my son get this close to my face, okay? Like, we're getting close here. Oh, I wanted to open up all my gold rings. I bought this, like, just one piece, you know, gold, loop. It's just like a choker kind of to go around this, because I don't have any gold jewelry, and it came with a pack of like 5 gold rings, so I wanted to put them on as well, but I'll grab them later. But like I said, the first thing I wanted to do before I get into this spring look, and with the spring look, like I said, I'll show you the colors in the brand new palette I just got. I'm not going to expose it yet, but you guys probably already know from the title. But I will be showing you this bad boy in a second. But the first thing that I am going to do is I've got a brand new, finally, Anastasia Beverly Wiz, another one of her brow whizzes. So this is the skinny ones. I don't like those thick brick ones. So I'm going to plop my brows on real quick, and then I can take myself more seriously, and we'll move on to this springtime eye look. Dude, I'm telling you, once my brows are on, I went and I opened my rings, by the way. The silver ones, they're not new. I've always worn them. But it came with one that had like north, south, east, and west on it. And then it came with, looks like I'm going to be flicking you guys off. But it came with one that had studs and another one with studs. And they both fit on my middle finger. They actually fit on this ring finger perfectly, but I'm not moving. I'm not moving that ring. I'm just not moving it. So anyway, we got the brows on, so I'm starting to look a little bit more alive here for this spring look. You know what else comes alive in the spring? Bronziness. So I'm just going to take this Milani Baked Bronzer. This is in the shade 05 Soleil, and it looks like that. So I'm just going to swirl, just take any bronzer brush you have. I mean, you could even use a blush brush. I've used blush brushes for this before. Just use anything that's not like overly big, that's going to take up your whole face. And then I get it on there. I'm going to hold this bandana. I have a really big bandana holding back my bun, if you can't tell. So I'm just going to go like that. And I like to keep it up a little bit higher. I see that new trend that, you know, everyone's doing. It's like 2019 versus now. And it's like we all used to put our bronzer like down here, and now we're all putting it up here, you know? And I'm like, wow, like that was so it's so true. Like, it's exactly what everybody's doing right now. So I'm going to take this on the other side of my cheek as well. Bronzing really isn't the hard part, but I'm not going to make you watch it all. I just wanted you to see where I place it on my cheeks. I'm also going to go and I'm going to lift this bandana back a little bit, and I'm going to go in circular motions all around the top of the forehead, put it on the sides of my nose, kind of like that, and then I'm going to get my jawline. And as soon as I do that, I'll be right back to start our eye look. Okay guys, so I pulled the headband back a little bit just so you could tell where I bronzed on my forehead, on my cheeks, and the sides of my nose, and then along the jawline, and brought some down the neck. I'm gonna highlight real quick. I forgot about highlighting. So I'm going in with my Revlon Skin Light. If you have not tried this yet, you bet your bottom dollar you're gonna love it. It's in the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. Just in the light, like this thing is like, this is dangerous, okay? This is dangerous. But that's why I'm using a wider brush with this and something that's not so narrow, because I want it to like spread it out. And bring it up into the brow bone like that. But I'm sure, as you can tell just from that, what this highlighter is capable of doing, okay? Holy cannoli. It's just insane. I gotta try out their other colors. I think they have other colors, or do they only have two? I remember one of the, sorry, I want to get it right there. One of the highlight brands had a shade, and I really wanted to try more. And they had like a lighter one and then a darker one. So I think they might be working on more shades, but I don't know if it was this one, but I'm thinking it was, because I would have tried more. I don't know. Right down the center of the nose. I use my finger for my Cupid's bow. Right here on the chin. And then, of course, you guys know me, I go in my typical square shape for the forehead. Alright, and there we go. And then it should be up underneath the brow bone, even though we're going to highlight that anyway. And then I'll save the blush for last, because that can be kind of boring for people to watch. I actually just had one out real quick because I was going to put it on before I started filming again. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to do it off camera just because I don't want to bore you guys. I want to get right to this eye look. Okay, so now for the palette reveal that you guys have better been waiting for, because this is a goodie. This is such a good one. I finally got my hands on the Revolution Pro with Patricia Bright, her palette. This thing is amazing, okay? I got the Patricia Bright palette, the Rich in Color. She also has one called Rich in Life. So I got the Rich in Color one, obviously, but I have to, like, literally, this mirror is, you just saw it takes up this whole half. It's way bigger than my head. It's huge. And then the other half, and I love that it folds. It folds all the way. All the way. It's like a book. You can fold it completely in half. I love that because when I lay it on my table to do my looks, it just lays flat. But look at this beauty. Look at this gem right here. You got two pressed glitters. You've got a pressed pigment. Well, it tells you on the back what you have. But this red glitter, oh my gosh, if I would have had that for Valentine's Day, this is a stunner, like a total stunner. But today, with the look that, with what I have on, I figured I am going to use the shades Queen, and then I'm going to go over to Allspice, and then there was, oh yeah, and I want to use Vitamin C, the yellow, because that's everything in my shirt. And then Allspice will be the one where like I really deepen it up in the crease. So I'm gonna take my first brush, which will be the fluffiest brush, because this is what's gonna go in my crease and up a little bit. So I'm gonna go right into Vitamin C, which is that bright yellow. I can't wait to do a blue look with this palette and a pink one, because they have like Barbie pink shades in here. And then that shimmer, oh my, with this, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do it with this white glimmer as a highlight. I can't wait. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to dig my brush into Vitamin C right now. Let's see if, let's see how pink, whoa, lots of fallout. I will note that, but let's see. Let's see if there's pigment there. Oh, there's pigment there. There's pigment there. Thank you, God. Okay, I'm going to blend this out on this eye and I'll be right back. And for those of you that are wondering how far I do blend this out, like I will take the deepest part of the yellow in the crease, and whatever's left, let me look this way so I can swirl my brush that way. Whatever's left, I'll take it out like this on the outer wing, and then I just kind of drag it down on the corner, because it's yellow. You know, it's not like it's black. We can have this yellow shade blown out. I could take this all the way up to my freaking eyebrow and it's not going to matter because it's yellow. So I'm going to do this same exact thing on this eye, and then we're going to go into the next shade right here called Queen. So that's what we're going to do second. Alrighty guys, this yellow is looking very pretty. And I do have to say that this yellow, it's called Vitamin C. I do want to let you know, like I said, it has tons of fallout, and I saved what happened right there just to show you that there is a bunch of fallout in this palette. But I don't give one crap because this palette is amazing. Alright, so what did I say I was going to do next? Queen. Right here, which is this shade, because when I look on my shirt I see black, I have yellow lines, and then it looks really orange on camera, but it's almost like it's this color right here. It's like a caramely orange. So the next brush that I wanted to use for that, this is the Morphe M433, and this is meant to be a crease brush. This is meant for your crease. So I'm gonna dig into that, and hey, say it doesn't get dark enough, then we'll go into here and maybe we'll, you know, have a little fun getting funky with the colors. But with this yellow up here, I did spot this shade right here. It's called Honeypot. And this one is one of the pressed pearls or something like that. So it's not like super pigmented. It feels wet. It literally feels wet. I think it's meant to be like a top coat. I really do. What is on my damn finger? Can you come off my finger so I can like show a swatch? I'm gonna have to do it on a different finger. But yeah. Like, it's literally like that. Like, it's iridescent. It's almost invisible. So, if I were to do a swatch of this, I always like to do it on a tattoo because that's the darkest and you can see what it would look like. Like, you see what I mean? It's not, like, fully opaque. It has some sheerness to it. So, if anything, maybe at the end, I'll toss that right on the very center of my eye. But for now, we're going to go right into Queen, which is this one right here. I'm going to swirl it. Yeah, there's tons of kickback in this palette. But then again, like I said, I don't care. It's almost impossible to use a palette, like a full palette to use every pan. Nobody ever does. They end up getting tossed. So it's like, use that color, girl. Use that color. get that color on there. And then once I have it on the tip and on the bottom, you can tell it definitely matches this color. I wish cameras sometimes throw the colors a little bit off. But I'm literally just going to kind of like tilt my head back. And I'm going to start putting this shade. It was called Queen. And I'm going to put this one all in my crease. And I'll probably place this one on my lid as well. So that way if I end up taking that shimmery, this is where I'll build my outer point too. I'll also be building that outer V with the darkest color with my favorite brush that I rant about all the time because it has a lot of control. So yeah, I'm literally just going to be laying this all across my lid, getting it built up in the crease, getting its shape laid down, and I'm not taking it above the yellow. This yellow is staying yellow up here, and this is just going to stay down here on this color. So I'm going to build this up on this eye, and you can also tell I took it on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take this color on the lower lash line as well, and then we'll be back to use the darkest shade, which is called Allspice. And then once we get all the colors on our eyes, we can do our eyeliner, lashes, lips, and we'll be done. Alright guys, so I took that deeper color all over both lids. Freaking get away from me. There's this eye. If this, oh my god, this damn thing keeps coming near the light. Sorry, I keep sipping on a Slurpee because this tooth is killing me. You ever get a toothache? They're the worst. But this eye looks a little bit deeper yellow, right? That's because I went back in to the yellow in my palette. And I went back over top of the yellow at the very, very top of my eye. And then as I did that, I kind of like worked it down super, super lightly, like feather light motions. And I worked on just circular motions and blending it in with all the other shades that I had, even on the bottom part of my lashes. And it ended up coming together really, really well. This matches my shirt like amazingly. So I'm really happy with that. I am going to take, oh, and by the way, this Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, I was looking at my brows. Gosh, I miss this pencil. The e.l.f. pencil I will use until I can get another one of them, because the e.l.f. pencil is what I have found to be like the closest resembling to that pencil. So what I'm going to do is take this vitamin C, this bright, bright yellow shade, and you know what I'm going to do? Oh no, my entire palette just dropped, and I picked you guys up first. That shows how much I love y'all. But it landed on top of the notebook. So let's see here. No damage. It just looks like this glitter got, you know, a little nicked. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, but anyway, I was taking the vitamin C, and I was going to draw another line under here. Hold on 1 second, because somebody's knocking at my door. So hold on 1 second. Hold on, let me click on the pause button. I can't even find the pause button. It was just my neighbors, guys. Come here, Chase. Come over here. Come over here. That's just a marker. That's just a marker. Come over here. Say hi. Look on the camera and say, hello, everyone. Hi. Look right. You see yourself? That's you. This is Chase, and this is my adorable neighbor, and this is Amanda, and she's my neighbor, and she's the one that, she's got dark hair like me, So here, I'll put you down, Chase. So when the next time we film a video, oops, that's his car fell. I actually bought 2 black wigs so that we could do our makeup and like do like a look-alike makeup. But let me pause this until I'm ready to start again. Okay, back to real life. That was like the cutest little interruption ever. I love that little baby Chase. And she's got another one, even littler, in a stroller. Her name's Trinity. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. You know, it's like when I live in this motel by myself and I don't have my son here, I have to go to see him. It's like I still have babies around and they make it worthwhile. You know, I don't know, babies are so pure and innocent. It's just, I hate when the world gets to them, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna go right in vitamin C like I was doing before, because I walked outside and this eye already started tearing. That's how bad my eyes tear when I go outside. The pollen is insane right now. So hey, pollen's yellow, might as well make my eyes yellow to match it, you know. But yeah, I always told her, my neighbor, Amanda, she's got black hair. So I bought 2 wigs that are like around the same length, but I didn't realize that the one had highlights in it. So I got to get another wig that's just pure black, and they're both around like the same exact length, so we can do this video, because I want to do our makeup identical. Like, I want us to look like twins, you know. So what I kind of wanted to do with this look, I wanted to take this dark color right here, maybe even model this color, but I am going to use Honeypot, this one right here. I'm going to use that right in the very, very center of my lid. So I'm going to go back into Allspice, which was the darkest shade that we used. And I'm going to get that on the pointiest brush that I have. I'm going to kind of, you know, tilt my head back. And I'm just going to make sure I really, really define that line in that lid. Just like that. And then the lid on the outside, that's where I want that color to be, the Allspice. And I'll put it on the lower one when we're done with the top. But this whole top, it doesn't matter if it gets a little bit messy, because we're going to be putting Honeypot on top of concealer. So we're kind of going to be doing a cut crease here. So tilt the head back a little bit, because I have slightly hooded eyes, so they come forward. So I always need to make sure that my eyeshadow goes above where my crease is. So that way when my eyes are open, you can still see that, like, I have another color there. You know, like, it's not just yellow right there. But yeah, we were basically just talking about how our landlord here, he is an absolute disgrace. I had to go to court against him. I came back one day after telling him I was losing my bartending job when COVID first started. I was honest with him. And I told him, I said, listen, Bunty, I said, COVID, you know, is letting people off. Like, they're just firing us. Like, I don't know what to do. And then they put that eviction moratorium in. So I ended up calling the courts before the courts. This happened the same week people lost their jobs. Like, I got so lucky with the timing. The judge, because I came back one morning expecting to walk into my room and take a shower. Do you want to know what this landlord did? My entire room, my life, was in a wagon in his backyard. and he didn't even tell me what he was planning on doing or why he was moving my stuff. So I'm just grabbing like an envelope to wipe this off on, but he didn't tell me anything. He didn't tell me why he was moving my stuff, what he was doing with it, nothing. So I called the courts, and this was on a Friday, and I didn't get my court order until a Monday. Sorry if you can hear little kids yelling, they're at my door. I must be like the kid attractor, you know. But anyway, what I'm gonna do right now is grab a concealer. I actually really like this one concealer that I just got. It's from ColourPop, and it is their, I think it's called Pretty Fresh. Yeah, ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Concealer. So I'm gonna put this on both of my lids, and that's where we're gonna put Honeypot. And then as soon as I get this on my lids, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got concealer on one of my eyes. I used that Pretty Fresh from ColourPop, their concealer. I used that under my eyes today, and I really like that, except for how messed up this eye is. I'm gonna have to fix this eye before I leave today. But I'm gonna go right here, right into Honeypot. It's like a orangey yellow, but it's like iridescent at the same time. So I'm just gonna use my finger, put it on top of the concealer, and it looks like that right now, but I'm gonna see what happens as we do it. So we're gonna find out together. Am I still in view if I go right here? Yeah. I can see light little crumbles falling off, but that's because I picked up a shitload of it because I wanted to make sure that this color really showed up in the center of my lid. I didn't want like a mild yellow. Well, mild enough to match the yellow that's on top of my eye, but I didn't want it to be like so pale that you couldn't see it. Which is why I do that concealer trick, because now I know that this color will be laid down on my eye for the rest of the day. So I'm really liking how this springtime look is coming out. Let me pick up a little bit of that shade Queen that we used. That was the second color that we used. Not the darkest, but like that middle shade, like that caramel color, just to close in the outside. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing on this side and clean up under this eye, and then we'll be back with matching eyes. Alright, so I've got the concealer on my left eye, and I'm peeking over to my door on the left, and I can see Chase, the little boy I just had right here, jumping in the puddle, and he's staring at me. And I have a feeling he's gonna try to come back in here any second. So let me try to get this. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping it too. What a messy video. I'm gonna try to lay this down on my, you hear screaming? Yeah, that's him. I'm gonna try to get this laid down on my eye before he comes in. So if I have to pick him up or, you know, move him or anything, I won't have anything on my eye. But I really love this color Honeypot because it's not a pure yellow. Like, well, it is, like, it's this top one right here, but this is pure yellow. This is like a tangerine yellow. Like, it's, I don't know how to, I don't know how to explain it, but it just, it works good. You can literally mold it. Like, it feels like Play-Doh almost in your finger. But, yeah, you can literally, like, mold this color. It's really cool. I feel like little Chase, the little boy in the puddle, you know? Only I like playing with makeup. Okay, so now those eyes are matching, baby. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little tiny brush. I am going to fix the inner and outer corners, inner and outer corner. with the darkest shade that we used. And I'm going to pop on some eyeliner along my water lines. And then I'll be back to do mascara. And we'll think of a lip color to put on. I do have one in mind that would match really, really well. It's actually right here. So we'll put our lips on, and then we'll pull our hair down, and everything will be all done. And I also forgot, guys, I bought a brand new brush from Believe Beauty, which is that Dollar General brand. And if I can actually get this open, it comes to like a tiny little point. I thought it would be perfect, like perfect for my inner corner highlights. Put that over there for the trash. But oh, it's stuck to this. Okay. And now it's stuck to my brush. You know what? I don't like you. I don't like how like a $3 brush has like sticky stuff all over it, like wrapped in it. Friggin' you got a keypad on it. Like, come on now. For this, I don't think so. But anyway, what I wanted to do was spritz my brush, and then anything left I rub up on the brush so that it gets really, really wet. And it's literally this tiny. I think it might even be smaller than my pinky by way far. It is. So I'm gonna kind of use that, and let's see if that amps up that brow bone highlight a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I just wanted something wet to amp up that brow bone white highlight. And then I think that this would be perfect for the inner corner highlight as well. Because I'm not really using any other colors besides yellow, orange, and I don't know, it's almost like an autumn look, but it's spring at the same time. Like I said before, I don't know. I really wouldn't know if I would call it autumn, like a fall look, or a spring look. You could go either way with it, with the yellows and the oranges. It's really a summery look and a fall vibe. So that's why I really like it. But I'm really layering up this inner corner. This brush is perfect for this. Oh my gosh. It gets right on there. I love that. Absolutely love it. And you can like drag it up. It's one of those skinny brushes, you know, that you can drag up some of the color, some of the sparkle. But the one thing that I forgot to do before I came back was eyeliner, because I'm a freaking airhead. So I thought I had it like right here. But I have to do eyeliner before my mascara. But guys, I finally have the mascara in front of me that I've been hyping up big time. This is the mascara from e.l.f. that everyone has been talking about. It's the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. And it lashes them loud. That's all I'm going to say about it. So I am going to put my eyeliner on, my liquid eyeliner, which is the glue for my lashes, mascara, and my lashes. And then I'll be back with the eye look all completed. Alrighty guys, so I am back. Only problem though, I went and I put my eyeliner glue on, and I can't find my fresh box of lashes I just bought. So, you know what? It's a good thing that this e.l.f. Lash It Loud is this good of a mascara. I mean, I have a black backdrop behind me, so it's always a little bit harder to tell. Let me see. Here's something white. So, you know, I mean, like, look how long it gets the lashes to look. You know what I mean? Like, this mascara is amazing. And I kind of like it without the lashes because it does allow you to see more of the color. So it's totally up to you. If I had lashes, I was gonna throw them on, not gonna lie. So the last step that I'm gonna do is on Mother's Day, my son gave me like all these gifts, like all these little tiny gifts, right? Well, this was one of them. It's from the brand Bitsy, B-I-T-Z-Y, and it says glitter eyeliner, and it's literally yellow. Like, let me see, it says Golden Girl on the bottom. So I kind of wanted to, like, I don't know, like try it and like in the middle part and just be like, look bud, I used your Golden Girl liner, you know, like you are so good at picking out makeup for mommy, you know, like, aw, that's actually really, really pretty. I didn't think, like, he's got good, my son, man, he's got some good taste, I'll tell you that. Oh my goodness, wow. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a liner, so it's supposed to go like everywhere, but I'm kind of just taking it, you know, up on the top in the center, and then I'll run it along the lower lash line, just like that. So I'll do the same thing, whoa, on this eye. I love how that just came out in a big clump because I can get the whole thing done at once instead of having to go back in to the package. I'm sorry if my hand is blocking any of this. I don't mean for it to be. I'll go back to doing it this way. But that just gave that the perfect glitter right in the center. That is so pretty. This is really pretty. I can't wait to tell him, like, look what mommy used, you know? I'm gonna send him a picture as soon as I'm done my makeup, and I'll be like, guess what glitter mommy has on, you know? Like, he really doesn't care, you know? Like, when I order packages of makeup at the house, and if they're there, you know what my son does? Because I get excited, like, when I show up to go to my parents' house, and, like, I go there to play with Cody, but my mail gets sent there. So, like, I look in the mail section for my makeup. My son is now to the point where he hides my makeup. He hides it. He hides it until I leave. He's like, oh, mommy, don't forget your boxes of makeup, because he wants to play. He doesn't want me to look through my new makeup boxes. But anyway, that glitter ended up turning out bomb AF. I am going to grab a gel liner for my waterline, and I'm going to grab my lip pencil, and I'll be right back. And as soon as I do that, all I got to do is pull my hair down, and this look will be completed. Okay, guys, so I just put the hair in a ponytail. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's so thick that I'm thinking about, I might take this big black bandana that I have and like just wrap it around my head like that, and then do like a pigtail look. Like, I think that would look really cute. So I'll probably do that. But first, I am going to wipe off my lips. And I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF. Hopefully, can you still see it? Yeah. And the secret to overlining lips, well, this is what I learned from Makeup by Mario, is you line your original lip first. So your real lip. Alright, so then once you line your real lip, this is when you do a line right above that line. just like that. The bottom, I always overdraw right there. And then I had that crayon out from L'Oreal. I believe this one was Lady Toffee. I remember using this before. So this is the L'Oreal lip crayons, and this is in the shade Lady Toffee. Lips are cracked as hell. And I still want to see like that comparison between the lip liner and the actual lip crayon. So I'm going to pack both of them in the bag before I go. I'm going to throw my hair in those pigtails and put this little bandana on, and I will be right back and show you the final look. All right, guys, so that completes the look. I probably will end up throwing on this black bandana and just putting it, you know, not with the line, but putting it somehow like that around the braids. I'll figure it out. I just didn't want to waste your time doing it. But that highlight is still popping. That Revlon Skin Lights, that one lasts forever. And as I was off camera, I found my Lovecraft Beauty blush palette, and it has an orange in it. And that is exactly what I was doing. I was just taking the orange and putting the orange blush on, popping it around my nose area, and just doing stuff like that, you know, the finishing touches. And then I took, I have this Luxe Lip Oil from ColourPop in the shade Truth Bomb. And this is the last thing that I used. I put that on over top of that lip crayon, and it really, really, like, these lip oils, I am obsessed with. Like, they make your lips look just, like, bigger, one, and just more nourished. Like, and I haven't had my lips done in like 7 years. And I'm not joking. It was back when I was bartending with my friend Megan. So probably about 6 or 7 years. There's nothing in here, you know, like I can't wait to go get that shit done again. But with Corona and everything right now, it's not a priority. So this is the completed spring, like summer look. It's like summer look, but also fall. Like, I don't really know what to call it. But this is actually a t-shirt under here, this right here. So I wanted to wear, you know, something over top because it's only 59 today. Like, and we're in May. What is going on? But anyway, at the end, I always pick you up and bring you in for a close-up. I ended up sticking with that glitter on the center where that yellow was. This side needs more yellow. Let me put you guys right here. If that ever happens, I think the glitter might have actually removed some of that yellow. So I'm going to grab that shade. Oh yeah, there we go. And I'm just going to pop it back on there. And as soon as it's popped back on, I'm going to take my, what's it called? One of my setting sprays. And I'm just going to spray it. So that way it is set down to the max, not going anywhere. But his glitter does look really pretty on the bottom. I just wanted to use Cody's glitter, you know, like just to let him know, Mommy used your glitter, bud, you know. But hold on, the low power button came up. But yeah, that is my finished look for today. It felt good doing a makeup look again. Like, I love doing makeup looks. And I kept the lower lash line, that yellow with the darker color on the outside, and then I did the line of glitter, and you can still see the yellow all the way at the top. And the highlight's totally popping. And the lip oil just makes everything just come together. Like, my eyes are literally the same color as my shirt. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah. Anyway, if you guys like this look, just give it a thumbs up. I do try to do at least 1 or 2 makeup tutorials during the week. And then on Saturdays, I do a Say What Saturday, which does tend to get controversial. But, hey, that's just me. And we all have opinions. So, I kind of like it when we can all just, you know, argue it out. But, like, we have a difference of opinions. That's the world, you know, and we can still be friends after that. But anyway, this is my completed look for today. I am going to head on out because I am trading my phone in for an iPhone 12 today because I heard the camera is so much better for filming, and I heard that the camera quality is better for pictures. And I have the XR, and apparently T-Mobile right now says if you trade in your iPhone XR, you get a free iPhone 12. Not free, you know, you still got to pay monthly, but you just got to trade your phone in. So that's what my little butt's going to go do. So if you guys like this makeup tutorial, if you guys like this makeup tutorial, just give it a thumbs up because it really helps me in the YouTube algorithm. I don't think you guys realize how much just a little, like, boop, like, sets off an algorithm. It's insane. And especially a subscribe. If you guys are into, like, my Say What Saturdays, I do, like, I remember I did, like, the Coca-Cola, the Be Less White training. I did 100 African Americans tell whites what we're superior at. And then, what did I do? I did Lil Nas X and his Satan shoes. I mean, I literally, like, I go there. And sometimes I get political. But it's a Say What Saturday, you know? And it's for reactions. It's for comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I also did a free Britney one, you know? And I do story times as well with makeup looks. So if that's your little niche, you know, then feel free to subscribe. Other than that, I will see you guys later, and I love you all. Have a really good day. Bye, guys. See you later.